Hello, Eternum, and welcome to KOTT News, Eternum's #1 source for news. And this is the War Report. Dynamic change in the history of Eternum as the dynamics of the island changes in a historical manner through the Central Corridor in the name of the hero-worshipping zealots of the Outcasts. KOTT News were late to the scene and failed to get a reaction from the new heavyweight champions as their apostles continue to spread the word of Panda across the island. KOTT News were able to catch up with Tropical Disturbance in Caliburn, celebrating the first official hold by a company in the newly settled region of Eden Grove. Hibby, it's great to see you again. Congratulations on your victory here in Eden Grove. It looked like it was going to be a pretty standard single-point hold outside of Fort, and then in the final moments, something went down. Could you care to take us through what happened out there?
Yeah, John, nothing happened at all whatsoever. We held them to C point, and they did not get into the fort in the last 2 minutes. That never happened. Yeah.
Are you finding that the new rules of armed conflict are a little bit different than they were a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, John, I think the meta's still trying to figure out its place. Things are kind of just all over. Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see how it all plays out.
Well, up until the final moments, it seemed like a pretty standard fare out there, able to hold your ground around most of the points, falling back onto the side point objective. Anybody out there who really stood out in their performance tonight for you?
John, I mean, coming off of what also didn't happen in Monarch's Bluff the other night, I mean, this was a complete 360 for the company. It was just great all around, you know. Everybody did what they were supposed to, was where they were supposed to, rotated where they were supposed to. Yeah, I think the Army really showed up tonight.
Well, switching things up, a civic matter to attend to tomorrow night, going on one night's rest. You're going to have to be defending yourselves for the inaugural corruption invasion. Will you be responding to that directly, or will you be bringing people on to help you out?
Oh, John, we're not even worried about the invasion. We have the only invasion winner on the server in our company, you know? I mean, like, we have Keeks. What more do you need to win an invasion?
All right. Well, sir, I wish you luck in that endeavor tomorrow. Is there anything else that you might like to say to the citizens of Eternum tonight?
We got town boards in Eden Grove. Let's get this bad boy upgraded. Let's get some crafting going. Let's get some RNG rolls. Let's get some BIS. Come out. Do a couple town boards.
A full hold by the Invasion Response Squad specialists who are up and running at full capacity once more, finalizing relief efforts across Eternum in a few remaining hamlets this week. However, citizens should heed the call to defend against further corruption invasion, especially the inaugural response in Eden Grove, which KOTT will unfortunately miss due to prior engagements. 3 lineup submissions for Simulated Fantasy Combat Resolution tonight, brought to you by LARPco. Remember, if it isn't LARPco, it's cardboard. With special thanks to the Craft Services crew. If you'd like to support KOTT News, Patreon is currently the best way. Up first, the Marauders of Pharmaceuticals assail the Syndicate members of Fresh Bench for control of the island's primary oil reserves of Weaver's Fen. Pharmaceutical forces flanking Fresh Bench in the Fen find themselves on another offensive effort that could go either way if they can put themselves in a position to rush the fort in the final moments. But the Syndicate members of the island have been sharing intel about the strategies of simulated combat and are standing ready to respond to the 2-minute Zerg effort they expect to experience. Meanwhile, the Marauders of Leo Invictus attack the Covenant hero worshippers of the Outcasts for control of the bamboo forest preserves of Ebonscale Reach. Leo Invictus starting to build some momentum, if not some mercenarial forces willing to assist them, striking on back-to-back nights, this time against the current island supermajority. The Outcast, with a busy schedule tonight, will have to maintain their focus on the problem in front of them before thinking ahead to the encounter afterwards. In the Nightcap, the Covenant hero worshippers of the Outcasts assault the vault of JDB's kitchen, attempting to steal away the island's financial capital of Windsward. Regardless of the outcome in the previous battle, the Outcasts will have their entire army available for the final conflict of the night. And with the new rules of armed conflict, have faith in their potential to succeed. The Syndicate members of JDB's Kitchen have been on the receiving end of some unfortunate, unexpected resets and respawn timers. But you can bet your last Corinthian coin that they'll keep adjusting to these unexpected setbacks. We'll have any late-breaking outcomes and reactions from the citizens tonight at 11. Until then, this has been War Correspondent JChalant, KOTT News.